NSC Fan TV. I'm here with Chris. Chris, who is a man of two loyalties.
A split household, yes.
Split household. Oh no. So we'll get to that. So tonight was a night of 2 wins for you, friend. Tell me about that. So for us,
we finally got to come to Geodis and see a win after weeks and weeks of just really not lackluster football here in Geodis. I was happy to see the boys pull it out. I don't know if it's going to save Gary at the end of the year or not. We'll have to see how everything pans out. But it was really good to see the boys put it together and look really sharp tonight.
So they looked really sharp tonight. So that was win 1. What was win 2, friend?
Orlando City went up to Charlotte and pulled out a win. And I know Charlotte's been a tough team for some teams this year. Like
us, friend, like us.
We seem to do the worst against teams with lackluster records. That's what I've noticed. But anyway, it was good.
Kansas City.
Yeah, exactly. Kansas City, some of the worst teams in the league. And then you have number 3 in the West coming in the house tonight, and we pitched them a clean sheet. I was really happy to see that.
So really great. So looking forward. You had said that you were worried about Gary.
Yeah, I'm worried for the guy's job. I'm on the Facebook pages. I see the out Gary out is every other post. I see it. I hear the rumblings. I've always liked the guy. I don't know that I agree with some of his calls of late, swapping out defenders when we need a goal late in matches, things like that. I question some of his decision making, but I'm not the man who's making the decision at the end of the season.
So when we saw 3-0 going into the half, what was your prediction for the final?
I was resolute that we would still pull out a W, which we did, but I thought we would at least give up a goal or two to, again, the number 3 team in the West.
With Areola on the field.
On that team so strong. He was silent tonight.
A person who will remain nameless texted me and predicted 3-2.
Okay. I like 3-2 for a final, maybe 4-2, but I was happy again that we pitched the clean sheet, and it's good to. I like to see Joe Willis stand up and have a good match, because there was a few weeks there it was Willis out on the message boards online.
And so tonight was a night where we righted the ship. Is that one of the takeaways?
Let's I'd like to see more consistency, as with Orlando. I feel like I moved to another city to watch my team play all over again. They look great. They look terrible.
There's no Nani here. There's no Nani here.
There's no more Nani. There's no more
Nani anywhere.
It is the retirement league, but it's not. There's no Nani.
Not that. Okay. So we're not playing with retirement players. Thank you very much.
Yes. So I'd like to see our rookie, though. I'd like to see our rookie score that goal.
So Schaffelberg
out
from Toronto. And by the way, he was the one who scored the one against us when they were here last season. Last season.
I did not even realize.
So happy to see a trade payoff. So
right.
So closing question: What are your hopes for Nashville versus predictions versus? So what's the over/under? Nashville gets into the playoffs or Orlando? Because both were at 33 going into tonight.
Yeah, I looked at the standings. Nashville's just over, a couple over the line, and Orlando was on the bubble, tied.
What's your over/under? Who's going in? Who's out?
Can they not both go? Can we not have a final East-West here in Geodis?
My goodness, Chris.
Let's see that happen.
I would love to see the.
We met at an Orlando-Nashville game.
That's
let's
exactly
meet up at
it.
Another Orlando.
Friend, that would be great to see, and it'd be very curious as to what jersey you wear.
Oh, it'll be purple all day.
Get the fuck out of here, NSC Fan TV.